Good afternoon to all. I'm Malathy, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Commerce CA. Today I'm going to talk about communication ethics. As we all know, ethical communication enables progress in all aspects. Definition: a system of accepted moral beliefs evolved to govern our behavior is known as ethics. An ethical choice in communication preserves the interest of maximum people. Actions that fulfill fidelity, reparation, gratitude, justice, beneficence, and self improvement are ethical. Let us first see how to make ethical choices. Our aim should be to preserve the interests of maximum number of people. Judge an action by the intention behind it. If the intention is good, any harm resulting from it ought to be overlooked. Now let me highlight the ethical pitfalls in communication. Divulging secrets. Organizations need to preserve the secrecy of vital information as it end to benefit the competitor. People working in higher positions ought to be careful about how much and what kind of information can be parted with. The next pitfall is whistleblowing, a deliberate leaking of information about an organization or its employees by an unprincipled employee impelled by greed, jealousy, or revenge. Employees having real or imaginary grudges often indulge in this activity. They hardly realize that such unethical practice tarnishes their own image and also that damages the prospects of them in this company. The next pitfall is rumor mongering and gossiping. Rumors related to organizations and their activities. The gossip focuses on personalities. Gossip should not be allowed to cross the limits of decency. Rumors are negative in nature and should be stopped then and there when it arises. The next pitfall is using euphemism, a phrase used to avoid an offensive or unpleasant phrase. Using the verb pass away or the word expire in the place of die that would not hurt the listener. When the word consideration of money is used in the place of bribe, we feel comfortable where we are deceiving ourselves. The next one is ambiguity. Using vague and ambiguous words to mislead others. An ambiguous term is interpreted in more than one way. Ethics demand that the word should be used accurately and precisely to avoid misinterpretation. And now let us see how to be ethical while drafting resumes. Resumes are naturally drafted that we are projected in a best way. The most frequent forms of deception are claiming non-educational credits, inflating or hiding percentage of marks, omitting work stints that are uncomplimentary. Such resumes are unethical. And now let me see how the sales messages should be drafted in an ethical way. Making false and misleading claims in sales messages is quite common. It might lead one into trouble also, for the consumer courts are now begun to come down very heavily on the organizations thriving on false claims. And now let us see the role of active listening. Active listening is a vital component of effective communication. It involves fully engaging with the speaker, demonstrating interest, and providing the feedback. By practicing active listening, individuals can enhance their understanding of the message and foster a more collaborative and supportive environment for dialogue. And now let me highlight the responsibilities towards the ethical communication. Ethics in communication involves the responsibility to convey messages truthfully and respectively. It requires an understanding of the potential impact of your words on others. Upholding ethical standards fosters trust and credibility in relationships. And now let us come to the conclusion. To conclude, effective communication is a powerful tool that can bridge gaps and foster understanding. By adhering to ethical principles and recognizing the various elements that influence the meaning, individuals can enhance their own communication skills. The ability to communicate effectively is essential for building relationships and achieving success. Thank you.